Good afternoon, Lex. I'm happy to finally meet you.
Thanks, I guess.
So, I want to hear your story and about what is going on in your life.
I recently have been hospitalized for drinking over the limit. I know it was stupid, but I told my parents it wouldn't happen again.
I see. What do you think your parents felt towards the situation that happened?
I mean, they clearly weren't happy and are worried, I guess. I mean, they sent me here to see you.
Can you tell me then a little more about what happened that led to the hospitalization?
I remember I was upset before. I haven't been doing well with school, and my parents started to ride me about it. It then started to blow up into a huge fight, and I stormed out of the house.
Could you tell me more about the school fight?
For a while now, I haven't been as motivated about going to school, mostly because I'm hungover every morning from drinking the night before. But yeah, I have skipped classes and I haven't been trying to catch up on the work I'm missing.
You sound a little disappointed to me. Can you tell me how this makes you feel?
Well, I guess you are right. I am disappointed in myself because I know I can be a good student because I used to be.
Hmm. What do you think might help just a little bit?
I would say start trying to find my motivation again to go.
I think that sounds like an attainable goal. How would you go about this if you could picture it working?
In a perfect world, I would cut back on the drinking so I don't feel so hungover and crappy in the morning. My mom used to make me breakfast, and just the smell alone would get me dressed and ready to start my day.
That does sound perfect. Do you think it would be a good idea to ask your mom about making breakfast again?
Don't be silly. My mom would look at me like I grew another head if I asked her to do that again for me. We haven't been seeing eye to eye on things.
I understand. Would trying to tell her about your idea of working to get your motivation back will help her see?
Possibly.
How about your relationship with your father?
He seems to be even more disappointed in me. We don't talk anymore. It's mostly just my mom and I arguing half the time.
Hmm. Were you and your dad close at some point?
Yeah, we would go on drives and just talk about anything and everything. He used to be chill, but since everything.
Hmm. It seems like you missed having his company.
Yeah, I do.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your comfortableness at home with communicating with your parents?
I would say a 2 or a 3. They seem to care, but we just don't listen or talk to each other anymore.
So, after what you have talked about, what do you think would be a good first step in the right direction?
Well, finding motivation for school again and hopefully finding a good way to communicate with my parents.
That is very mature of you to think about opening a better communication between you and your parents.
Thanks. I know it will be hard, but something needs to change with them.
You're perfectly right, but sadly, we're out of time. I hope to see you next week and we can hopefully continue to talk about how to keep moving forward in a better direction.
Me too.